Ms. Lee, you've established a valid offer and acceptance, but tell me, what was the consideration in this agreement? Was there a valuable exchange that solidified this alleged contract?
Absolutely, Your Honor. Consideration as the price or compensation for the promise given by one party to the other. In this case, the consideration was twofold. 1. Mr. Lim's promise to pay the agreed purchase price for the condo. This is a clear and tangible benefit for Mr. Singh, the seller. 2. Mr. Singh's promise to transfer ownership of the condo to Mr. Lim upon receiving the payment. This is the corresponding benefit for Mr. Lim, the buyer.
Your Honor, this is preposterous. My client never seriously intended to be legally bound by a casual conversation and a measly token sum. It was all just preliminary talk, nothing more.
Mr. Tan, you seem to misunderstand the concept of intention to create legal relations. This intention is assessed objectively, based on what a reasonable person would conclude from the circumstances, rather than the subjective thoughts of the parties. Your Honor, let's consider the facts. A. Mr. Singh, an experienced property owner, prepared a detailed breakdown of the condo's financials, presented it to Mr. Lim during the viewing. B. He strongly urged Mr. Lim to make a quick decision, implying a sense of urgency and commitment. C. He accepted a token sum from Mr. Lim, further reinforcing the seriousness of their interaction. Your Honor, in business or commercial agreements, there is a general presumption of intention to create legal relations. A reasonable person, observing Mr. Singh's conduct, would undoubtedly conclude that he intended to enter into a legally binding agreement with Mr. Lim.
Mr. Tan, do you have any evidence to rebut this compelling argument? Any indication that your client's actions were merely social pleasantries with no legal weight? Well, my client, The court finds that there was a clear intention to create legal relations, supported by sufficient consideration. Mr. Singh, you cannot escape the consequences of your actions simply by claiming a lack of seriousness. The contract stands, it is valid and binding.
Consideration and intention to create legal relations are the cornerstones of any enforceable contract, especially in the dynamic world of real estate. Remember, the law looks at your actions and words, not your unspoken thoughts. So, choose them wisely, and always seek professional legal guidance to navigate the complexities of contract law.